Hey y'all, it's me back again with a pickacard reading, and today we're going to be using information from the Metaphysical Anatomy book that I mentioned before by Yvette Rose, and we're going to find out what the real reason is that your person acts like they do. We're also going to find out a little bit of guidance from spirit and messages from your person, and then also clarify with charms. So, here we go. Number one energy of your person is the King. Well, let me show it to you better. The King of Cups. Okay, so they actually do adore you. They just have a little trouble expressing their emotions. And they're in the energy of the Emperor. So the Emperor is very smart, got things in control, but they also kind of hold back their emotions. But the point is that the emotions they feel for you are very deep, okay? Now, your person often feels like people's behaviors towards them are invasive or aggressive or controlling. So the reason they may pull away at times when it just doesn't even make sense to you or surprises you, and you never meant to make them feel that way, so it just blows your mind. But the reason is they feel powerless, like their boundaries keep being disrespected, and although they won't admit any of this to you, they constantly stew over their choices and perceived mistakes. They have a tendency to give too much of themselves, of their time, of their energy, and never expecting anything in return. And that feels the safest to them because receiving support makes them feel obligated. They may have felt responsible for carrying their loved ones' burdens and loads, and being a problem solver starting from a very young age. They may have learned to create boundaries through anger and resentment to keep themselves safe from people taking advantage of them. And the reason they do this, it empowers them to be able to say no, because they do struggle with saying no, okay? Now, the messages from Spirit talk about illumination through the power of the divine energies, and when discomfort becomes a friend, most limiting beliefs are healed. So they have to, get in touch with their divine connection, and understand what's really going on from the root cause. That illumination will then in turn free them. Okay? And in freeing them, the way to get there is through forgiveness. Forgiveness heals. Okay? And they feel, let me get this turned over here. Goodness, come here. They feel like they are the missing piece that connects the universe to their situation, and that their advice from Spirit is to take things in moderation, whether it's eating or pretty much anything. Spirit also says that the illumination that brings freedom will also bring them power. So that power is what they desire a whole lot of, right? The way they get their power is by staying positive and taking the right action. They where is it at? There it is. My shadow shows me where love needs to be sent. So they need to love themselves. That's what Spirit is saying. And make conscious, legitimate, real steps in their natural realm to bring their wishes true, to make them true. Now, what Spirit says is that fear is an illusion, and if they choose to forgive and choose love, that is the main answer. They need to release and let go and realize the things that they're dealing with that have ended are meant to end, and release the tears so that their life can be restored. Oops. Try that again. And that they literally need to clean house, like literally. Declutter their life, whether it's a whole bunch of emails that need to be cleaned out, whether it's their Google Drive or their photos or their cupboards or their closet. Literally clean house and release what no longer serves them or what they no longer need. I know it sounds kind of crazy, but that actually does help our minds to clear up as well. So cleaning the clutter, forgiving, and letting go of the old so that they can choose love and have a restored life is what is the directions from Spirit. Now, what they want you to know is I appreciate the way you support and encourage me to be my best self, and I want to do the same for you. So that's really their desire. I know you may not feel like that sometimes, but that's what they want to do. And the universe collaborated, and I'm the lucky one. That's how they truly feel about you, that they're the lucky one to have you in their life. And they love that you see all the great things about them right now, as well as believing in who they're becoming as well. They love that you can see that in them and that you believe in them. They really want to spend forever with you. It's 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles energy. And no one else makes them feel like you do. So that support that you give them is a tremendous asset. Now we have in the charm bucket, let me see if I can lift that up higher so you can see it. Uh-oh, when I do that, it falls. Uh-oh. Well, I guess I'll just have to find another route. Let's try. Let me see if I put this here, and this here, and this here. Does that help? Probably not, huh? Well, hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. I'm trying, but it's not so easy with the charms. But you have the needle threader, which is telling me that they think that you make their life easier and that they want to button up everything because they feel like, they're a square peg and you make them feel like you're the match for them. So they want to button that up with you. They feel like you are magic with this magic key right here, and their best friend. You may have met each other through Facebook. They have transformed because of you. They can see things clearly in love. Now, with you in their life, they feel like the angels are watching over your relationship and helping them believe in love. And they feel like you give them hope and give them the key to brighten their life up. So that is your short reading for today. Hopefully that helped you with your person or yourself in understanding what's really going on. Thank you for allowing me to read for you today. Hey y'all, it's me back again with a pick a card reading. Today we're going to be finding out what the real reason is that your person acts the way they do. Now we're also going to get some guidance from Spirit and messages from your person, and then clarify with some charms. So today, your overall energy from your person is that they want justice. Well, I don't know if I should show you that card first, huh? So they think you're all that in a bag of chips. They want to balance things out. They want to make it right. And they want to see the results of everything they've planted and everything you've planted into each other's lives. That's the Seven of Pentacles. Now, you or your person may have some physical issues like heart problems or kidney problems or thyroid issues. And your person may have trouble expressing their feelings and emotions because they don't feel safe, or they also may feel unworthy. When people experience trauma in this area, it interrupts their ability to love and feel from their heart. And although they really do want to love and be loved, they may have made a negative association with love when they were young. That association causes them to feel as though love is dangerous and receiving love is hurtful and traumatizing. They may feel like giving their love will be used against them later. Love has always been conditional to them. It's come with a price, and they've had to serve in order to be loved. They often felt love deprived and were raised with conditional love and tough love, and may have had a challenging relationship with their mother during infancy. And they may not feel worthy of love. Now, if you want more information regarding that, some of that information I received from the Metaphysical Anatomy book by Yvette Rose. So I'll leave a link in the description box regarding that. But what the guidance from Spirit is to be patient. So they need to be patient with themselves. You need to be patient with them if you can. And they need to purify their lives. And you do that by connecting to Spirit. You also got purification. So not only purity, but purification. If you choose to purify your lives, that purification will allow your love to grow for each other and have a sunshine moment in your life that will transcend time and space. What's happening right now is they're awakening to inspired action. There's only what life is asking of me, is what they're saying. So life is asking them to change. And if they do, they will receive magical blessings. Life is asking them to dispel their sadness and feel better by getting some rest. They need rest. And that was clarified by protect your dreams. So in their dream time, they want... Sorry for that little interruption there. My camera shut off. So what I was saying is as they choose to purify their lives, they will discover happiness and allow themselves to be content like they are this moment in time, instead of having to constantly try to change things about themselves that they're not ready to change. Sometimes we need time. They are in the middle of transformation. That's a beautiful thing, and it does purify us. But in that process, it can be pretty painful. They are feeling a little bit lost right now. But in their feeling lost, that's where they're going to find out what really was missing. And meditation and solitude is required at this time. It's a must-needed timeout for them. And Spirit says, have faith and trust the guiding spirit. Although it's uncharted territory, it is already prepared for them, and their success will benefit many. They are diving into that magical stream and choosing to flow with spirit. As they avoid the toxins and the toxic people in their lives, they will recover. And leave that stressful situation behind. They needed courage, and Spirit is giving them courage. What they want you to know during this process, is that you are priceless to them. They want to generously give to you everything you desire and show you focused attention. They can't do that right now, so it really depends whether or not you're willing to wait for them. But the reason is that their inner child is still afraid. But you do soothe and calm them. So they want you to know that. They also want you to know that there's a deep inner knowing that they can't escape, that allows their heart deep within to trust you. And they want to receive true love that fulfills all of them. And they know that lies with you. They're still not ready yet. But because you shine like a star, even in a crowd, you're so beautiful and elegant, you give them the forward push, or the thing that propels them to move forward in the direction of their visions. And those visions are directing him or her to you. Your inner urging is their inner urging is leading them in the direction of their highest good, and that you are that direction. Now we're going to also clarify with some charms. I'm going to try this differently this time. I'm going to try to do it where hopefully I'm going to just put things out. You guys, your relationship is being guided by Spirit. Watch out for the synchronicities, angel numbers, and things like that. You guys are very unique, and your connection is deep. You're stuck to each other like glue. Sometimes I know that it probably feels like you don't want to be, but you have a relationship that shines to others as well, and you're helping light their way. They keep an eye on you, and you bring them sunshine into their life.